Happy Fun Hair Friday. Today is a special edition of Fun Hair Friday because I'm going to be giving you an office tour of my new office, my new setup. Let's jump right in. Ready, go. All right, we're in my office to wrap up our Fun Hair Friday. And this is the office tour. As you might remember from the last video, I was setting up my new office space, and there's been a lot of inspiration here. I used to have something like this back in my old office. I've been looking at multiple people, including Kyle Draper, who has a really cool setup with the background lights there. You see I have my blue and orange for Illinois and working on some additional color sets, etc. Let me walk you through a couple things that I'm most excited about here in my office. See if they resonate with you guys that are watching. We have a guitar here, and this is what's called a Chord Buddy. I've been trying to practice without the Chord Buddy, but that's not working too well yet. I have a nice collection of bobbleheads that I've collected over the last couple of years with local sports. This is a book that we created. We went to Florida as a family. I'm not sure how many people know this, but we bought an RV during COVID, a 40-foot RV, and traveled around the US. Big old 40-foot RV with a Jeep pulled behind it. And we went to Florida again for 6 weeks, went to Disney. We spent Christmas Day in Florida, in Key West. Anyways, got a cool book there. Back when everything was locked down, we went 25% capacity at Disney. Get the green books, sending a bunch of those out every week. Then I have all of my books I've collected over the years. As you guys might remember from the last video, I've got a lot of these stuff written in them from like who gave me the book or who recommended the book. Up here I have all of the mini helmets that you get whenever you do ice cream. I have in order all of the stadiums that I've been to in order. And I've been to 24 stadiums out of the 30. So I have 6 more to go. There's a bunch more. I have them down here. I just need to find a space to put them. That's kind of a really cool thing to keep up with all the stadiums that I've been to. A couple more to go. Here I have my Cowboys signed helmet and my Bengals signed helmet. Now, I'm not a huge Bengals fan, but I love Joe Burrow. Love the way he plays the game. And so I have a signed helmet from Joe. There's my old SDP mic stand that used to be on that, but now it's shape. I have my son, all of his baseball and basketball stuff. These really cool little printout things. Love these things from when he was growing up. I have a signed baseball from Nolan Ryan, toughest pitcher ever. Signed hat from Bobby Wood Jr. from Colleyville, Texas, where we live. A signed hat from Ben Grieve, one of our friends who I play fantasy baseball with. Also have here for my daughter. Isn't she so cute? She's so cute. Back when she played soccer, now she's a volleyball player and a basketball player because she's so tall and just awesome at that. She got me this sign a while back. I'll always be your little girl, but you'll always be my hero. So I've kept that forever. There's my Allie, and she's coming up on a couple of other videos that she's helping me make, and she'll maybe be on an upcoming podcast as well. That'll be really cool. You've seen her probably on some pickleball videos with me. That's our superstar Allie next to our Ben. So let me jump over to my goal board that I have on the side of my computer that I use almost every day. I'll come over here and update this board with a couple things. One is, this is a series of quotes that I've heard over the last couple of years. And if I hear a good quote that I like, it'll come on this board here and I'll come write it down so that if I ever need some inspiration throughout the day, I can just come and read through some of these quotes that have been associated with a part of my life over the last 4 or 5 years. Take me back to remember something in particular. Up here I have my goal weight. This has been coming down over time. This is where I started when I started a weight loss journey, which I'll talk about down here. At 258, I'm now at 215. I've lost 43 pounds. I have a weekly goal of doing 2 video posts every week. Right now I'm at 1. This will be video number 2. I've had to bring this goal down. It was originally 235, then 225, then 215, which is where I'm at today. So I just bumped it down to 210 is the new goal. And then down here is don't break the chain. Essentially every day I'll mark a new day down. And essentially I don't want to break this chain. And you'll see that I started on the 3rd. I broke the chain and I started again. And really what I'm tracking here is living a healthy lifestyle, which includes not drinking, working out, eating healthy. And so you'll see here, I'm on day 92 of no alcohol and working out again, and also eating healthy for the most part. But the biggest part is no alcohol. And my goal is to make it 365 days without breaking the chain. Now this one might be my favorite, but not favorite one. And that is days left. And what you'll see here is 1505 and 1870, the number of days left before Allie graduates and the number of days left before Ben graduates high school. What I do every morning is I'll update this number and I'll take 1 away. And essentially, this is my reminder. I lose a day every morning, and it's a great reminder for me to kick off the day to remind myself you are losing time every day. Every day that goes by, you're losing time. So you've got to make the most of every day. You've got to come in, you've got to work your butt off, you've got to make sure that you can get out early, you can spend time with your family, because this number is going down every day. It doesn't go up. It doesn't stay the same. It goes away every time. And before you know it, they're going to be out of the house. I remember when this number was like 2,500. Like 3 years ago, it was 2,500. I cannot believe it's 1,500. And they say it flies by. This is how I know it's flying by. This is at 1,500. It's going to be in 1,400s next week. That is crazy to me. This is a great way to remind myself every morning to get crap done and get it done early, because this is going down fast. So I move back over here, got my window, and then, oh, special guest. Hey, Daisy. Daisy, you say hi. There's Daisy. Daisy likes to sit on my feet and actually sit on my feet as I work. And then we have my standing desk here with my air lights. I'm going to do my podcast, and then I have standing monitor there with the big monitor across, the monitor up top. I like the camera here, and then I can put whoever's talking kind of right there, so I'm looking at the camera when they are talking. Got the family picture down there. This is a picture of my daughter. I mentioned this on a LinkedIn post recently with Richard Milligan about this was one night my daughter came down. I didn't get a chance to really spend time with her that day. She had a lot to tell me, and she went to bed. I kind of said goodnight, and she couldn't sleep, so she came down to my office late one night. She sat on my desk. We talked for like an hour, and she just thought it was so cool that she got to stay up late with dad. Anyways, and so this was actually taken from this webcam here at our old place. I had her take a picture, and then we did this background thing together. So I printed it out. You know, it's just regular paper or whatever. And you can see her cute little flannel PJs on, but just a memory of that moment. And it's a good reminder for me when I see it to be like, all right, let's get our stuff done early so that we're not putting kids to bed and rushing back in our office or what have you. So anyways, that's a story with that. This is one of my favorite quotes of all time. Essentially, not worrying about down the road, just worry about making it to breakfast. Navy SEALs, the ones who make it through Navy SEAL school are the ones that, you know, just focus on making it to breakfast. You know, worrying about right now, winning the moment, don't worry about tomorrow. Anyways, that's pretty much the rest of my office. I have a walking treadmill that I haven't used much. And then over here, if you guys know that from my podcast, one year I got this made for the Payne family, which is pretty cool. It was a cool gift one year. And then this is a puzzle that me and my daughter put together, and we have plans to put more together at some point down the road. Time permits for that. So anyways, this is the day in the life of Scott Payne on a Fun Hair Friday. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour of the office. Challenge you guys to show off your tour of your office and make it a great day. The choice is yours. See y'all.